This side.
Okay, so talk about where we are.
Okay, so we're at the remains of the Cook Durfee Ice House, and what we see here is it's kind of extraordinary because there aren't any ice houses left in town, and it's because while there was a fire here, this one was built of stone. It was uncommon, but because of it, we still have this little window into the past. And where we're standing out here is right outside one of the openings through which they used to convey in ice from the ponds. They used to harvest it like a regular crop. They would cut it up into regular squares, bring it in by conveyor, and slide it into the house. They would fill the house from top to bottom, close the doors, and leave it until the summer months when people wanted cool drinks or to make ice creams, and they would take it out and sell it to the local community.
So cool. And this has been what, 1830s kind of started, or does it go back to?
The ice industry in Massachusetts is kind of old. It started in the 1800s with Bill Tudor in Boston. And the lesson of Tudor, he was shipping ice all over the world. It wasn't lost on the local entrepreneurs here, Cook and Durfee, who built this ice house. And they knew that there was some money to make from it. So ice houses started to pop up probably in the 30s, and this one was built a little bit later. And very extravagant. They obviously built it, building it out of stone. They thought the industry was going to be here for years, but commercial refrigeration came in by the early 1900s, and that was the end of that.
Wow. And it's like also near this huge pond that's still a water supply to Fall River and other areas as well.
Right, it's on the banks of the North Watchuppa Pond. What has kept the ice house so intact is that the city is so they're so careful in protecting the land here. They're allowing some limited access this weekend to come out and visit, but for the most part, the land is closed up. It's inconvenient if people like to regularly visit a place like this, but we have the whole city to be concerned about, and we have one of the best water supplies in the area, so they're doing a good job with it.
And you think the fact that it's restricted from public access probably is what's kept it so protected and stored over the years, maybe?
Absolutely. People do come out here, and the city's pretty good at just sort of, wagging a finger at them and keeping them away. But yeah, it's what's kept it intact. There's the remains of this building. There's a couple other buildings up the road, the remains of the Spencer Borden estate, which was one of the most pretentious, elaborate estates we've had in the city, in the history of the city. And there's the remains of that. There's the remains of his son's place, which is just down the road. And we have a treasure trove of pictures in that too that people can see. And we'll have them out on Saturday too to show them what the place used to look like.
So cool. Thank you. And say your name for the people.
Bill Gonzalo, local educator.
Perfect. Thank you.